A normal watch costs about 2,000 Kenya shilling, but Rolex costs about 3 million Kenya shilling. Land in Mudhaiga, half an acre, is about, let's say, 40 million Kenya shillings, but an adjoining estate there, it costs about, let's say, 10 million. Or another example is liquor. Locally made liquor costs about, let's say, 100 shilling per pint, but champagne is almost 30,000. What is the difference? The difference is usually in a simple thing called branding, and that is what we are doing here. That at the end of the process, we expect Murang'a products, starting with tea, we will have a situation where the value will rise because of the uniqueness of Murang'a, and that will translate to more money to the average Murang'a farmer. Geographical indication is a part of what we call intellectual property. And there are many, just like assume you come up with a song, you register copyright. You write a book, you register intellectual property. So what we are doing is we are now registering intellectual property of the uniqueness of Murang'a, which then will give it a unique value, enable our products' prices to go up once we go out there in the market.
It's getting smaller and smaller. Those of you who have lived a couple more generations will know that you inherited a 10-acre farm, then you divided it with your brothers, then you divided it with your sons. And at the rate we are going, the farms are getting smaller and smaller. So how do you make sure that they can still remain economically viable? And one way to do that is to make sure that even a small farm, when you do the value addition that is being proposed, then you can still retain value for the farm.
We want to put Murang'a product as Murang'a products in the shelves, maybe perhaps in Europe. In France, we have done it, not for tea, but on other commodities such as wine, champagne, food. And we believe that through partnership, we can exchange experience, we can provide technical expertise, and we can do it together and achieve the results. At the end of the day, it is more value for the producers, so you get more money, but you get also a very identity pride that your products are sold as it was produced here as Murang'a. So as it was said, we're starting the journey, and as France, we are ready to partner with Kenya, with the people of Murang'a, to share experience and walk this journey together. Thing about honey within the Mao forest in the Ogiek. We were looking also at coffee. I think all commodities that are produced locally potentially can be part of this program of local indications. But I think coming to Murang'a with the value and not only the economic, but as we heard, the societal value of tea production here around Mount Kenya, I think it is the place that we call it a pilot project, but I think it can go very fast. And it's with this terrain that the identity of the people who are producing can be reflected in a product that is sold globally.
We are already helping the factories in terms of going green with their energy and cutting down on the energy cost. We are helping them to expand their production line so that they can produce teas that are in demand and are in high quality. So for us, we are very happy, and we hope that once this works in Murang'a, we can roll it out in the whole country, because every county has something that they can brand as their own, and they can have that the geographical indication, which is very, very important.
Is that they would be able to own their tea through a brand. They own the brand. When they go to the shelf in New York or London, they will be seeing their produce. It gives them the pride and esteem of ownership. At the moment, the farmers lose their bread as soon as they take the tea to the factory. The factory loses the bread as soon as it does the auction in Mombasa. So you don't get Murang'a tea anywhere in the world. So we want to give the farmers their asset, and the consumer can trace it back to Murang'a, to a factory, and to a farmer. That's the process we want to be able to do, such that the consumer also knows which tea they are consuming. So it's a win for the consumer, a win for the farmer. What it will take the farmer is to own and protect their bread.
You need to be near the